It's been kicking around. Okay. It's an MMO, of course. It's been kicking around in beta for a while.
Sure.
Is anyone following this EVE Online stuff?
Yeah, a little bit. I watched a live stream of it for a little while last night and couldn't make any sense of it because it was just a camera pointed at a space station, and
it's
then
like they're trying to reset the in-game economy, right?
Yeah. So
who is
the Matani?
Like a faction.
CCP or people in the game?
People in the game.
Players?
Like there's something they're exploiting, not like a game bug, but
Goon Fleet.
What are they doing? Is it really?
Yeah.
Like,
they went to Goon Squad.
Goon Fleet.
Yeah, they're going to the main trading hub in high security space and just fucking blowing everyone up. They made like 14,000 ships.
Wow.
And just invaded and are just crashing the ships into.
Oh my God.
And with the idea of resetting the economy. Because it'll force trade to route to other parts of the universe.
Wow.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
I think EVE Online is the best game ever made.
I don't ever want to play it.
It has the best stories.
No interest in playing.
Absolutely the best stories. Well, Dust does not have to be a very good game for it to be a lot of fun and be very interesting.
Yeah.
If I can have a window into that world to participate,
that's all it takes.
It doesn't have to be a good shooter.
Nope.
It just has to be a first-person game.
As long as I can feel like I'm taking part in that level of fucking insanity, then they will have won.
Like you saw some of the footage they were showing at the CCP event like a couple weeks ago, like where you are targeting areas and then the people playing the computer game are the ones sending like the missile launches and you're watching those missile launches occur. Like, yes.
Yeah, that could be awesome.
Really just on the PS3? Is there no PC version of that game?
Yeah, Sony
no
locked
PC
it up.
version.
Sony locked it up.
Locked up on consoles or locked up?
I think it's
period?
just locked up on
That's
consoles.
the question.
I don't know.
If that game's not out on PC, they have fucked up.
Yeah, you're probably right.
They seem to know what they're doing.
I really hope it is.
Whatever, man. The economy's going to be all busted anyway.
Yeah. So I don't know. There were a bunch of live streams running. I just caught one of this like Sunday night, so I went and started trying to track down information and found a live stream that didn't have. There was no action, but I don't know if there is any action in that game. I didn't even know what I was looking at. It was like, here's this thing in space, and it's dark because it's space, and there's people in the chat saying stuff. Trying to sell ISK.
That's right. Sell your ISK.
Just trying to
unload it.
It's like, I need to buy Plex. I need to buy Plex right now.
Put all your money in capital ships.
So I don't really know.
Wow.
How that went.
And I'm kind of hoping that Dust allows me to know.
Yeah.
Just like a little bit more.
Right. And there were some great quotes. I think Eurogamer did a story on it and got quotes from CCP that were like, "This is fucking awesome." Like, we had a little bit of warning, so we were able to get servers in position so that it could work. And this is going to be great to watch. This is what our game allows people to do. This is fucking great.
But that's
drop the mic.
That sort of scenario is exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
Or at least the player's ability to, like, if enough people are willing to coordinate and put in the time and effort, they can do some sort of awful universe bending thing.
And there's real money associated with ISK, right? Like, people can buy in with real money at some point.
It's that you can buy Plex. It ends up being subscription time, and you can buy it with real money or ISK. Okay. And then I think you can take Plex out of the system. Convert. So at some level you can sell Plex for real money.
ISK to Plex to real money.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should have a real-time conversion running on the site at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's just like another world that once in a while I get the paper from it. And it's just like, man, shit's going down in
What's the story from the front?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's fucked. Good thing I'm here.
Yeah, like, just kind of like give me the briefing.
It's like hearing about Israel. It's like, man, things sound fucking crazy
that's
there.
terrible there.
Jesus Christ.
They're building on Kladatu again. Man, that's bad news.
It's like Eve might as well be set in 1980s Lebanon.
It's just you couldn't be more removed from my reality, and you hear about it every once in a while. Like, that sounds insane, and I can't believe that that's real.
And like, once in a blue moon, I'll like sit there and I'll just watch YouTube movies that are just like vents of people talking, and it's just clips and stuff. And again, like, watching footage of it, you don't know what's happening, but people are so angry, and you're like, man, I don't understand the language, but I understand people are real mad.
Well,
I'm glad I live here.
Yeah, all this came off of they had their fan event in Iceland, and I guess a bunch of people went, and this guy, the Matani, the dude, was fucking wasted and set up.
Is this the guy that got drunk on stage?
I think this is the guy that got drunk on stage and then ended up getting banned. Insinuated that people should try to drive this guy to suicide.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not just combining two different events. Yeah, there's a weird fucking dark side to this, by the way.
There was a guy that, like, because CCP will essentially appoint community managers, and then those people have a lot of power in the world. So it's not like you're just regulating a message board. And this guy, there was a guy in the community that like was known to have mental issues, and then insinuated on stage that you should just drive him to suicide by fucking with him in the game. So
like drive himself to suicide.
No.
Drive
this
else.
other guy.
Drive the guy that has issues
to suicide.
Yeah, and then they were. This is a fan event where they were drinking Jägermeister on stage, like just openly doing shots. People are plastered, and then there was a real negative reaction to that afterwards, and he retired from his post. I really hope these two things are connected because
yes, that is yes.
And then so from that, somehow the destruction of the entire in-game economy occurred.
And now I'm looking at
so are you saying that event where that guy was on stage and got drunk, is that the assassination of Franz Ferdinand? Is that's like the trigger event that then everything else tumbles out of control from?
Well, there was so much else boiling around it.
Right, exactly.
Flashpoint.
Something had to push him over the edge.
Yeah, and there's really good like conspiracy theory stuff ahead of this that's just like the Mittani told. I'm reading. I'd searched Mittani suicide on Google, and this is what came up. The Mittani told some dude to commit suicide at FanFest Alliance panel. Before FanFest, the Mittani stated on a show that he planned to tell people to commit suicide at the FanFest panel. And CCP Soundwave was present and heard everything the Mittani said. This makes public statements from CCP and the Mittani total bullshit. So you can go as far down this rabbit hole as you want, and it's only going to get crazier. And that is just another great part about all this.
So can I just join and just be some kind of like doomsday sayer who just walks around with wooden, like a billboard, just saying like the end is near, don't trust the Mittani, just the end is, that's all I want to do.
Just your cardboard box.
Yeah.
They have a opt-out page for the fleet action, for this thing, where it's like, if you don't want to get killed, fill out this form, and or like, like go to one of the players in the corporation and tell them you want to opt out. And because we're not looking to just kill everybody and blow up all their shit, we're just looking to. As I was looking at that site last night, and looking at their kill board, like that game. Yeah, I don't know. They have API keys that track kills and track who you are and all this stuff, just to track your identity so that people can verify you are who you say you are. Just all
I'd rather have like a weekly like Sports Center style wrap up about the event.
Totally. Like, fuck all this esports shit. All these people talking about they're missing the fucking point.
Like, I want to know, like, okay, what are the current events in EVE Online and Dust?
Well, right, like you were saying, there's just weird, there's just really odd crossover where people have to like vet other people for corporations,
right.
Like but real life.
Are you really a spy?
Yeah, it's just a real identity.
Like just this huge, shadowy, messed up.
Like, okay, you get access to our funds. Like, we trust you.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's just that part's scary.
Yeah, it's like it's surprising in some weird way that it hasn't erupted into proper real world violence somewhere.
Like a war somewhere.
It's like it's so cheap to fly to Iceland anyway. You think that at the fan fest someone would be like, I'm going to take care of this guy for real.
Save it for the game.
Just goes to show that there's no link between violence and video games, because this game would have driven people to completely terrible things by now. With the level of seriousness people take it.
So we still just need to get a guided tour. Like, we need like a UN style tour of like, okay, put your blue hats on and like we're gonna go. Don't talk to anybody. Don't make contact with anybody. Just stay inside the shuttle. To your left, that's the corporation over there. This is the
we'll just send
station.
Drew.
Yep, it's the recon.
Yeah,
take pictures.
Yeah,
just take in-game screenshots and we'll just narrate like
right. They wouldn't let me see anything other than this. I got this picture. They didn't seem happy that I took this picture.
It's like I'd like to go to the Fan Fest in Iceland, but I feel like not even just for language, but just on like EVE Online cultural level, I would need an interpreter.
Yeah,
like I'd need someone there to
they'd smell you out.
No, tell me why this is significant. Why
actually
happening
do
here?
I need to harden the fuck up? Anyway, what is it? Let's get to the bottom of that.
Like why is everyone hooting and hollering at this screen of graphs? Like, why is that?
Maybe we can just go undercover as like caterers or something and just kind of like watch from the periphery.
I need someone to help me understand it, like the specifics of it, because obviously the large scale drama, the appeal of that is apparent and awesome, but the mechanics of it can be a little obscure.
ISK.
Yeah, ISK. That's all I know.
Someday they will invade like World of Warcraft, and that will be something like ships will just like
invasion.
Yeah, ships will just descend and be like, "We're fucking blowing it up."
We've been infiltrating all the best clans on all these servers for 14 months.
We're betrayed.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm just waiting for the ships to come down. BlizzCon.
Look for it. Heart of the Swarm. I've got no other new releases this week. I don't know what else is coming out.
Fable Heroes.